Yo, excuse me, bro. Okay, yeah. Do you want to explain yourself? What you doing, me and a minor?
You want to walk over here so they don't call the cops? Okay? I just want to have a calm conversation with you, okay? About what's going on. Let's step over here.
Dumb shit. I was drunk and I'm sure, as you can tell,
Okay.
alcohol in
Then
my.
let's
Please
go.
don't record.
Okay, then
Well,
let's
I have
step
to do
over
it for
here.
protection, for your safety, my safety.
If you're not gonna post it, I'm good. There's a cop right there.
Well, then you probably
Where?
shouldn't make a scene. Okay?
Yeah, we better
You're
be.
free to
Hey,
leave.
my car. I need
That's
help
fine.
with my AC. Can you help
Oh,
me
you
with
need.
my AC?
Oh yeah, you need help with your AC.
Yeah.
Well, let's. Do you want to just talk right here?
What are you doing here, okay? So just stop right here and don't make a scene.
I was gonna meet a friend.
Alright, who's that friend?
Her name was supposed to be Jessie.
Okay. How old is Jessie?
She said 14.
Well, sir, we already have your picture and we already got you on camera, so
I understand.
like you doing this,
I get it.
it's pointless.
No, I know.
What's your name? Taylor? Okay. Taylor, I just want to inform you that you're free to leave whenever you'd like, okay? Not a police officer. I'd advise you not to leave because if you do, I do have to call the cops because you're driving drunk at this point. I mean, how drunk are you?
I've had like 2 or 3 shots. Enough to intoxicate me, enough to
Attend
somebody on Grindr.
To solicit a child. And so not only are you going to solicit a child, you're also going to drive drunk with that child in your car.
No, she was supposed to be on a bike. She was going to follow me. But
That's
none
so
of that
dangerous.
makes sense. None of that is an excuse. Nothing is right about this.
How old was she?
You guys already know that.
Well, we want to. I don't know that.
Sir,
I'm new to this.
if you look at her messages, you
Please
can
don't
see.
touch my phone.
How old is she? We're just asking simple questions, bro.
Dude, I don't want to.
Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you contacted Jessie first, correct?
As yes.
Okay.
Because it was somebody that was supposed to be
Of age.
of age that's
Right.
supposed to be on that site. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, definitely. So you guys kind of have a conversation. You said, can't decide what panties to wear tonight. Sad thing is, I only have a few pair of panties. Good night then. You kind of got mad that she didn't respond. She says, hey, you say hello.
Because that
Either
happens a lot on
LOL,
Grindr.
Yeah, people stop talking. You say, what's your name? She says, Jessie. You said, nice. Mine is Taylor. She says, nice to meet you. How old are you? You say, I'm 31.
I agree. Look, can we stop it right here? I agree. I fucked up. I should not have
Okay,
done
then I want to have
anything
this
I did.
conversation with you, okay?
I would just not like to be on that camera, please.
Well, I'm going to record for my safety and yours. I don't know
No,
you.
our safety
and
is
I don't
fine.
Want,
They
I
have
don't
cameras
want
here.
Well, I'm going to have my camera, okay?
You've been
Again,
I
you're not in a
understand.
position to tell me how to do things,
No,
okay?
you're correct.
drunk trying to meet a 14-year-old. So let's go through this
You're
conversation,
correct. No,
and I'm
ma'am,
going to give you a
I'm not
chance to speak.
disagreeing
Well,
with
then
you.
let me finish my sentence,
Yes, ma'am.
okay? I'll give you a chance
Just
to
saying,
speak.
my hands are here, so no
Great,
threat
keep
to
them
you.
up, okay? I'm
them.
31, so obviously I don't have any pics on my profile, or so obviously I have many pics on my profile. Do you have more than one? She says, I'm 14.
I'm just moving here. I just want to be able to see my background.
Buddy, you just need to calm the fuck down, okay? Just
No
calm
matter
down.
where your back is faced, it's behind it.
I get that. I just want to make sure nobody is walking up behind me.
Oh no!
I know I'm on camera wherever I'm at.
Us.
It's
Don't
cool.
worry. If there's anybody behind you, we'll see it coming before you. We'll warn you.
She
We're not
says,
trying to hurt
I'm
you.
14, and says, and yeah, and sends a picture. What do you say? This is your chance to speak, okay? After she says she's 14.
This conversation should end is what I do remember saying.
Yes. You made the right choice,
And
right,
I should have
Taylor?
stuck with it. Yes.
You made the right choice. You say, if you're 14, this conversation cannot go any further as you are under legal age. You did it. Perfect.
And I should have
Right?
stuck with that, but then I took more drinks and
So how many drinks
figured
did you
maybe
take
this
after
person,
that?
about 2 or 3 more, ma'am.
Wait, what were you about?
And I figured maybe this person is just joking because a lot of people do that on Grindr.
Okay.
They joke about their age.
They joke about being minors.
Yeah, there are a few that do that. Yes, sir. I'm not
Have you
just
met up with
lying
them?
to you. No.
No, why not?
I only try to meet up with either trans girls or cross-dressers.
The ones that lied about their age, how do you know they were lying about their age?
Because I know them through other people. This person, I did not know through anybody else.
What
So-
was one hint that they gave that they might have been joking? One thing that would lead you to believe that it's a joke. Just one thing.
Maybe the first time they said they were 14.
No, but then you said that
Yes,
we
ma'am.
could still meet as long as it's not sexual. We can talk as friends as long as we do not ever meet up sexually. But then you sent your dick like within minutes after. It
And
takes
that
like
was-
a few minutes for alcohol to process. Like
Not
that.
when you're doing shot after shot.
But you said you only had
Shot
2 or
after
3, so
shot.
how many is it?
Prior to the conversation, it was 2 or 3. And then, like she asked, after you said this, how many more drinks did you have? And I told her I had at least 2 more shots.
So you had about 5 or 6 shots.
Yes, sir.
You say, I like panties too. You send your drawer full of panties and then you immediately send your dick. So please help me understand. You're doing the right thing. You say, cannot talk to you. We can talk as friends. That's it. Even though that's pushing it, buddy. Okay, you don't
No,
need to
I
be
agree.
friends with nobody. Okay?
I agree.
So you say that, and then immediately you send your dick. I've had a lot of alcohol in my life. Okay, I've had plenty, more than 5 shots.
Possibly you
I
can
have
handle it better
never-
than I can.
Sir, even if I've had
Yes, ma'am.
1,000 shots, I'm not going to send something sexual to a minor. Okay, that's a
I
poor
understand.
excuse.
And you couldn't have forgotten it because she just, without even leaving the screen, you can still see that you guys are talking about her being a minor. And
I
you
get
said,
that.
You said just saying.
I understand.
would
I
tear
fucked
you
up majorly to
I would
everybody
tear-
recording.
Yeah, but you're
I
gonna
fucked
hear
up
about it.
majorly.
So she's been talking with you.
Yes,
looking
I
at your
will
nasty
hear about
dick
it.
for
I
2
take
hours.
that.
Hey, just so you're gonna listen to us and you're gonna answer our questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Because she's had to deal with you and it's disgusting.
As long as these questions are where it ends.
What do you
Is
mean?
This keeps between us. Like,
Yeah, well, how are you? Okay, but you said so. Just say it
this is a fucking reality check to me.
is. Are you gonna
Yes,
remember?
ma'am.
Or are you that drunk to
No,
remember?
I will remember it. You have a dog mom with a
That's
heart
crazy.
shirt on.
That's
He's
crazy.
gonna remember after he's leaving. Yet
Yes,
you
because
don't remember the conversation.
when something like this happens, you sober up real quick.
So why? Okay, so you said you're gonna.
Very
so
odd.
you said that you
Very
would
odd.
tear it up once she turns 18. So you're gonna talk to her for 4 years and groom her until it's a legal age.
Not
but
necessarily groom, but be friends, and if that happens in the future, yes.
That's
literally the
that's grooming.
definition of
Okay, well
grooming.
then I was not aware that was the definition. I'm sorry.
So you just decided 2 hours would be 2.5 hours was just as good as 4 years. 'Cause
In a
first it
drunken
was
state,
18.
yes, ma'am.
In what?
In a drunken state, yes.
Were you in the military?
No, ma'am.
You just looked like saying ma'am.
I was raised, if you don't call a woman ma'am, you get your ass beat. If you don't call a man sir, you get
What-
your ass beat.
What happens when you try to fuck a
What happened?
minor?
Yeah.
You get your ass beat.
Alright.
And if you allow me,
What?
you can beat my ass, sir,
I can
for
beat your
this.
ass? Sweet. Can you hold my phone?
Turn off the cameras.
I'm
Give
good.
consent.
Lucky for you, I cannot beat your ass.
Well,
We're non-violent. Okay.
you may not want to shake my hand, but
I'm good.
Oh.
the respect
Got
that
him.
I offer you that opportunity.
Can we walk a line? Can we walk a
Yeah,
straight?
Yeah, walk a
Can I
straight
put
line.
my glasses back on?
Yeah, I will allow the glasses.
Yeah, walk.
Even though they don't really help because I can see
Here's a
up
perfect
close.
line right here. No,
Actually, there's a
there,
perfect
yeah.
one right
Oh,
there.
this
wow.
this one
You're
right
not
here.
drunk enough to
This one
say
right here
words.
because there's nothing in your way.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Were you in gymnastics?
Oh, you're going to jail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It was a little wonky at first.
I
It was
mean,
a little
everybody's
wonky.
gonna be a little wonky at first.
I'm not wonky.
You're
I'm never
excused
wonky.
for
Okay,
bad
I'm not calling you wonky.
decision
I'm
making
just saying that may
No.
happen to
You're stumbling
everybody
right
at
now.
first.
Hey, Chris.
Because I'm trying to get rocks off my feet.
Taylor.
Taylor,
Ma'am,
you said that your excuse for doing this was like bad decision making was alcohol, but you really didn't do that bad.
I mean, people can pass a field sobriety test. 5 or 6 years ago, I had a state trooper let me go for drunk driving, even though I blew over the limit.
Dang, you just keep getting lucky. You keep
I
doing
passed
horrible.
all his tests.
Taylor,
He
you keep
followed me
doing
to my
horrible
home.
things, driving drunk, trying to prey on kids, and you keep getting let go.
Well, this will be the last time.
Why? How? How are you correcting this issue? You don't even see that you have an issue.
I will. No, I do see I have an issue.
What's your
I should not
issue?
have never contacted
Well, you're
anybody
just drunk,
once they said they
Taylor.
were 14.
Well, you're just
drunk or sober or not.
It doesn't matter. You're drunk.
You're correct. It does
So
not matter.
why does it matter? I mean, it doesn't, right?
It
You
will
might as
never
well
happen
go
again.
drive drunk and injure more people.
No, ma'am.
Is that how you live your life?
No, ma'am. I've never injured anybody
Well, that's what you're gonna
with
do.
my driving.
Driving drunk, you're gonna end up killing somebody. You're aware of that, right?
Eventually,
Yeah,
if I continue to do it, yes, ma'am.
And you were gonna have this minor just drive, like
No,
ride her
she
bike
was
next to your
going to
car.
ride her bike. Once I gave the address, she was going to ride there, and that was.
When was that discussed?
It would have been discussed here. I told her to ride her bike the entire time through the conversation.
You
but
did tell her ride her bike to this gas station
I
because
never
you
once
said,
told her to get
so
into my
you want to
vehicle.
be grown, find yourself a way over to my place tonight. Did you say that to her?
I did. I agree. I never once told her to get into my
So,
vehicle once
what-
I pulled up.
So okay, so you didn't.
Can I put my shoes back on?
Yeah. So you didn't. Like, be honest, man. Like,
I'm being honest.
No,
I'm honest with you.
okay, but you didn't actually think she was kidding about being 14. Like you.
No, yes, I did, because there are many people on there that act like they're younger that aren't, because it's a thing. A lot of, I don't want to make this sound bad, but the homosexual community, they kind of, sorry, buddy.
Okay.
They kind of like the little tease factor that comes with it.
The tease factor.
If you try
Can you
to say
just face? Can you just face? Can you just face me? I see you because of the light.
a lot of people. What?
Bro, are you
May I
good?
see?
Are you good, my
No, she's
my
asking
guy?
me, is that you, and trying
Yeah.
to show me something as
Yeah,
I'm
hold
walking
on.
backwards.
Okay, well, okay.
Okay, so
Listen here. Is this you? Is that you saying that?
Yes, ma'am.
while you're
touching your dick.
while you're flopping your flaccid dick around.
You said, "Come get it, Jesse."
Correct.
It was the 14-year-old girl you came out here to meet tonight.
I gotta know
And that should have never ever
the
happened.
next.
I don't have the other.
Oh well, the other video you sent her.
What
other
was the other
video?
video?
Honestly, off the top of my mind, I don't remember.
Panties
Okay, good thing.
galore.
I have it.
Panties
I
galore. What, bro? You have a lot of fucking panties.
Yeah, how many
I
panties
do.
you need?
Do you buy those or do
said
you
I only have a
I collect
few.
them.
you collect them from who? From
Ladies
people.
I have sex with.
Ladies would have sex with.
They usually leave them over at my house.
Damn, you fucked a lot of ladies. There was like it looked like there was like 50, 60 pair of panties in that bitch.
And it's not one pair of panties for each bitch. It's each time they come over, you know. But it is what it is.
But you couldn't meet somebody of age tonight. You decided to do a 14-year-old child. That is
I
what
could
you
not,
said.
and I
So-
fucked up.
so
like
you're-
I have said.
so you're gonna
Yeah,
have
that's a
fucked up.
big fuck up, buddy.
Yes,
So-
It's
yeah.
know.
huge. You
Yeah.
would have raped a child. Huge.
I wouldn't have actually had sex with her, no.
How
So
do I
what were
know
you
that?
gonna? So what were you gonna
While
do?
you're
Because I
flapping your
would've
dick around and said,
realized
"Come get it,
When
Jesse."
she actually,
When
I
was you
actually
gonna
met
stop?
the person,
After
like,
the
no.
fifth shot, you're gonna stop. When does it stop, Taylor?
When I actually
Panties
see
galore.
a person, when I actually met her in person, I'd have been like, no, you're not what you say
I've heard
you
that
are.
over 200 times.
I would've
okay?
checked
No.
the
If-
ID.
Bullshit.
If she was
Oh,
14,
yeah, I've heard
if
that
she was
too.
14, she is exactly who she said she was. A 14-year-old.
You can have a fake ID too.
No. Wait. No. You said you would know you wouldn't have had sex with her once you found out
I
she's not
said
who
I
she
would have
was.
checked her ID once I met her.
And then
And if she had a
and then-
fake ID that I can obviously tell is fake, I'd have been like, no.
then you
go.
can fuck her.
No.
If she's
Not
of
if I
age.
know it's a fake ID.
Okay.
So you were expecting a 14-year-old to come up here with a fake ID?
No, I
Play
was
again.
expecting a person to come up here, and if it was a 14-year-old with a fake ID, I would have just said, go.
A
Get.
14-year-old shouldn't have an ID.
I was 14 and had a fake ID.
They shouldn't have an ID in general. So any ID
They
would be
shouldn't,
fake.
but I had a fake ID when I was 14. That's how I used to get into the bar Chasers. That is now a dog wash, actually right down there. It used to be a
Were
bar
you
called
bo-
Chasers.
Were you born and raised here?
No,
How long have you lived here?
most of my life, but I wasn't born here.
I'm getting a headache.
Like, what do
I
you
was
do?
born in the South.
What do you do for a living?
I work on houses.
Like, what do you mean, like on Craigslist?
No, I do anything that needs done. You need concrete poured, I can do it. You need a
Houses
deck built.
where there's children, like probably playing in a sprinkler, swimming
No.
in a pool while you're building a
The
deck?
houses I work on, there's nobody ever at the house. mainly remodels where nobody's living on the property.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. Because I don't like having to deal with homeowners because they can be really critical. Oh, you didn't make that match up the way it's supposed to. I don't like that.
So you're shitty at your job?
No, I'm not shitty at my job. It just may not look the way the homeowner wants it to. But in the end, they're happy with it because it looks beautiful.
How old are you?
Old enough.
How old are you?
How old are you?
How old are you? Why are you trying to be a smart ass?
You already know
You came
how
out here to
old I
meet a
am.
fucking 14-year-old and you're
Ma'am,
getting smart with me.
you already
how
know how
old are
old
you?
I
Very
am.
simple.
Well, people
How
lie
old
about
are
their
you?
age.
You're
I am-
31?
Yes, ma'am.
You are rough, buddy.
Ruff,
Look
ruff.
rough.
Nice. You got your ID on you?
I don't.
You're driving without your ID? You're driving drunk
Yeah,
without
because
your
I
ID?
literally live right around the corner in Oakwood.
True.
So,
So you really didn't bring your wallet?
no.
Right, what are you doing, dude?
Fucking up.
Out here
like
driving.
I told you, bro.
Out here
Like
driving
not
drunk.
to call
with
you,
no,
bro, but
yeah.
keyword, like I told all of you, I fucked up.
It's not your bro.
I
Not
didn't
your
say
bro-
he was
bro
my bro.
guy.
Like, I corrected myself.
Right.
You are.
So how
something else,
are you
Taylor.
like drunk or are
No,
you
sir.
you're just kind of
You
drunk?
You saw me walk.
Well, hey, people can be impressive.
I can literally drive myself around the corner to Oakwood and be home and be out of everybody's business. And y'all
Well,
can
you're-
Concerned
post.
citizen, I
you're
can't
slur-
let you
you're
just
slur-
drive drunk.
I'm not drunk.
You just
He made me
admitted
do
to
a
take-
test.
Well, you were.
You just
I
said
admitted
anybody
to-
can fake that test. You literally just said
Yeah.
that.
Right?
You
To a state trooper.
But
But
not
there's
not
to
to
more
us.
than just the walking in a line that the troopers
I know
do.
it's the. Can you do the nose?
I know. So you didn't
Nose?
prove that you're not drunk.
Oh, yeah. You're a little smart
Whoa,
ass.
yeah,
Huh?
he-
Eric Cartman over here has the authority.
I'm not Eric Cartman.
No,
I'm
this-
more like
this guy
Kyle.
over here is.
As soon as you walked out the store, you said you were drunk.
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
You said that you had at least.
Bro.
Yeah,
one
because I know
already.
all of them. Of course I'm going to tell them I'm drunk. Because they know me every day. I come in here.
Of course you're gonna. What?
Drunk? No.
Oh, so you said you were drunk to cover up the mistake that you made.
No, because every time I come in here, they see me buy a bottle of alcohol. So they just expect me to be drunk when I come in here, even when I'm sober.
Everybody around here knows that you just drive drunk.
Most of the people around here know that, yeah, if I come up here later than a certain time, I've had a few drinks. And they still serve me alcohol here.
You're just a fucking snitch, bro. You're snitch on everybody. The state troopers that let you go, the people at this fucking gas station.
I mean,
Like,
the
you're
trooper
not
that
gonna
let
have
me go
no
was years
friends
ago,
after
so that's
this.
nothing
You're
that can be
snitching on
brought back up.
everybody.
I'm not snitching when I'm telling the actual truth. They're not doing anything illegal.
Okay, so what was your plan tonight, man? Your actual plan. Be honest, man.
My actual plan, when I came up here, if she was actually 14 or looked 14 and did not have a real ID, I was going to tell her to get her ass back to 5th Street. And I was going to take my ass back home.
Don't you think it's kind of late to be experimenting to get a... And you're driving around drunk. You're inviting her out here on a bike. Like, do you know how many people freaking get killed walking and driving, or walking and riding their bike down the street from drunk people? Way too many.
Honestly, I don't know the number.
I don't fucking know the number either, dude. You know?
No, but
Just saying, she wouldn't have been out here. She wouldn't have been on her bike if it wasn't
I agree.
for you.
No, I agree. Nor would it have happened if she had never messaged a person.
You messaged her.
True. But if she had not had a profile, it wouldn't have been
So it's
messaged.
her fault?
Victim
Yeah, and if
blaming.
you were born,
In a
you
way,
wouldn't be sitting here.
I mean, if I had my profile and somebody messaged me, it would be their fault for messaging me, correct?
So it's the child's fault for talking back to you after you
Or the
messaged
fake
her.
profile's
It's the
fault.
child's
The
fault.
fake profile's fault.
Does that you think that matters? That's why you're so fucking sick. Because you think it's a fucking fake profile.
I
You
know
made the
it's a fake
decision
profile
to come
now
out to
is
me,
the
a
thing.
14-year-old, and you had the audacity to look at me and say, it's a fake profile. You sick bitch. Are you serious? Are you fucking
Now,
serious?
at this point in time that I know it's a fake
Are
profile,
you
yes.
serious?
At the
You're
time,
disgusting. You are dangerous.
You're supposed to make the right decisions
Disgusting and dangerous.
when you think nobody's looking and when you think everybody's looking. And this is just proof that when you think nobody's fucking looking, you're gonna do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. Bro, no one believes that you actually thought that this was a person lying about their age. Get real, man. You're gonna sit there and lie to my face. That's bullshit, and you know it.
Do you send the owners here and the state trooper, do you send them all your panties and playing with your dick and all that? 'Cause
I've
that
not
was-
known the
that was
state
pretty
trooper
real.
since the 5 or 6 years ago that he let me go and followed me to my house to make sure I got
You're
home.
So fucking annoying. Like, your answers are, you know that's not the answer I want. I don't actually.
That's not the answer that you
It's a
want, but that's
rhetorical
what
question.
happened.
So, so I'm gonna ask you again, man. Just be honest. Did you actually think that this was a person lying about their age?
Yes,
Why
I
didn't
did.
you mention that in the text?
I thought it would be caught when I mentioned, oh, are you actually 14? This conversation needs to stop.
You didn't say, "Are you actually 14?" That's not what
But
you
when I
said.
mentioned that the conversation needed to stop,
So what if
they kept it going.
So, if you showed up and this was a person that was of age, you would have done what?
If they were of age, then yeah, we would have probably went and had fun if they could prove they were of
You
age.
tell the 14-year-old, "I'm going to bang
What?
you, and you can even put your cock in me. Send another picture. Dress like a slut. No panties, because I have plenty you can choose from.
Hands galore.
Few more pics for me. I need to get my dick hard." You said that to a 14-year-old. That's what you said tonight.
And you assumed that she was real because you talked about her being 18, talking about the future, what's going to happen in the future. Like, you were insinuating that she was fucking real. Because a fake person wouldn't
Because
be,
I believe
be
she was
growing.
real and not actually 14.
That doesn't
Just-
make sense. You believe she was real, but she
Do
wasn't
you not
14. But you
Understand
told.
that there's a thing called a kink.
So you.
A
you-
lot of
You
people
say, "I'm gonna
tell
wait until
people
you're
they're
18."
underage,
Yeah, and
that
they have
they're
that
not.
discussion before they start talking.
Yeah, they
that
talk
way.
about it. They
don't
say,
just
"Hey,
off the
And
wall
as
say
far
I like
as
to
that.
role
was
play.
Do
They-
you
understood,
understand what a
she
kink
was
is? Do you understand
agreed
it,
with
sir?
it.
Like if someone has,
No.
I thought
clearly.
she was playing that she was
Bro, if
14,
No, that was
not
never
that she
discussed
was
someone-
actual
in
real.
text
if someone has a kink,
Never
if
once.
someone has a kink like being shit on, they don't just shit on you without telling you first.
Well, there's a sheriff. Did somebody call him?
We didn't call him.
Okay,
No,
cool.
but it's a
Well, they
sheriff.
probably
You're
did.
friends with them.
Someone
so
probably
it doesn't matter.
No. Alright,
Maybe it's,
please do not make him pull up.
we're not doing anything.
We're having
Oh, she
fun.
is. Sorry.
I'm princess waving to that officer. Hello, officer.
Please
You
do
fucking
not.
deserve it. You're a fucking bitch.
Dude, you're driving drunk, bro.
I'm not driving.
just a
I'm
fake
here.
profile,
Please
right?
do not do
I
this
do. He's
to
already.
me.
I didn't do anything, man.
Just stay on. So just be honest with them, buddy.
But they're here for me. They made a fake profile and I knew. They said it was a 14-year-old. I came up here to meet them.
Did you take screenshots of
I was
all of
not
it?
going to
You got all of it? 'Cause I got
So for the last
I took
bit.
screenshots of it. Or will you hold this so I can just...
I was driving around the corner and not helping walk on. I'm in my car here and walk back.
So you had.
He said he's had over
I can
6
show you.
so far.
I can show you every conversation that was here.
Let's go over here.
Yes, I'll do this.
Alright. What's your name?
My name is Taylor. I do not have my wallet on me. That is my vehicle. I live at...
How you doing?
What's going on?
So, we run organizations that catches predators online.
Okay.
So that guy came here to meet a 14-year-old for sex.
Okay.
Well, after he had inappropriate conversations, he sent videos of his dick. After he knew the age was 14, then made plans to meet her here.
Okay. And this is all on Grindr?
Right? Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But the main thing is he's pretty intoxicated.
Yeah, that
And
too.
he's taking his shoes off and walking a line for us like we're not anybody. You know what I mean?
Did he arrive in a
admitted to
car or did he
having-
walk?
yeah,
He
they-
drove that
He
car.
admitted to having 3 shots twice and then possibly a third time, but he said said 2 different times. Like he said before I sent the dick pic and then after.
3/20/2018.
Area code 423 371.
Illinois passenger Charles Zebra, number
Yeah.
5578.
3430.
Who was the one messaging him and doing all that?
So I have this conversation up. I just don't want me to. I already have a screenshot of the last part of it. I still have it on the wall.
Okay. What? You said you guys are part of an organization.
Yep.
What is that called?
So we're not called the organization.
That unfortunately there's a guy. There are
Put down, take it for me. Thank you. I'm sorry, Predator.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and log it now, but I have all the screenshots.
Okay, that's out of Indiana. What's your first name? Your middle name?
Maybe when I was ways out.
Mm.
Somebody had to have called. I saw like 3 people staring at us. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, all those people, a lot of people staring.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully none of the guys I'm talking to that are out 2,000 feet away don't see this.
I know, right? That's the bad thing about road places. Like they start getting wind of it.
He's saying that he thought this 14-year-old was pretending that he refers to her 14 as 14 in this. He goes on. I said, okay, just block me, just don't report me. I'm bored. He says we can be friends as long as we do not meet up sexually. Are you a biological male or female? It's cool, male. He said, by the way, I'd definitely fuck you if you were 18. Well, you look like a chick, almost look like my neighbor's sister. No one goes through my phone. I like panties. I said, those look fun. It's a panty pic. And then he sends his dick. His penis. And then he sends a pic and he says, nice. He said, send some pictures. So I sent these pictures. He said, okay, just saying if you were 18, I'd tear you up. Or what's your routine? I said, I've hung out with older guys before. He sends pictures with the dildos and blow-up doll. He says, yeah, I get that, but hanging out with people is way different than getting fucked by people, and for me, you have to be 18. So at first, he's like saying no. So I said, ha, you know we did, I'm grown. He said 14 ain't grown, so again, he acknowledges the age. He says, whatever, so you want to be grown. He said, find yourself a way over to my place tonight, where you stay at, and then he sends, there's a video, which you only can view it once, but I videotaped it, which is where he, sexual. Just the video and the time, it was just a little bit ago.
You know, 3-0, 2-0 burglary, 2-0 larceny. Last arrest was in 2013 by Sangamon County for theft.
So at the end he says, come and get it, Jesse. I play it again so I put the mic closer so you can hear him say, come and get it, Jesse, which is the decoy's name.
Come get it, Jesse.
So typically, you know, we want to get them to text that information over, not just the video.
I know you don't understand Grindr because you don't look homosexual. You don't like the conversation.
Yeah, multiple times he's acknowledged it and sent her dick pics after the fact that she said that on the 14th. And said that he would love to fuck her and some other nasty stuff. There's some nasty shit in there.
And he says here, I was getting to, there's where he's saying meet at Casey's. It was closed, so we chose here. He sends another video, which I can show you, but just to kind of sum it up here at the end, he says, I'm going to bang you and you can put your cock in me. And then sends another dick pic, but that's his profile.
He just said basically we tried to jump him, which we have.
You trying to jump him?
And he said, I'm sure you don't really know that much about Grindr because you don't look like homosexual.
So typically, we've never worked in Illinois before, but typically we get the Texas information and send a Google Drive.
The thing about rules is you have to establish the role. The rules, it was never any discussion.
I'm dead.
Awesome. Yeah, because it's definitely going to be a sex crimes deal, and our detectives division is definitely going to handle this. Let me try and get. Are you able to like screenshot those and send those to like a department email?
Yep.
Are you able to do that? Okay. Can you give me 1 second?
I don't know if she's watching. If not, I'll just do it.
Yeah, he said he came up here. He was trying to get away, and these people basically tried to jump him.
Oh my God.
He put his hands up in the air and started walking the line.
Yeah, that's why I made sure he's...
Bro, we're recording it.
Yeah, we're literally recorded every single second. Oh, he's got his house shoes on too.
Oh, not the house shoes. Well, you're walking around. You're walking around in your house shoes. What are you doing?
Socks that way, too.
Huh?
His socks that way. He stepped right in that puddle back there.
That's the worst. Is that one right there?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
At least he can't drive home. That's why we had to call him.
All right. Panties galore. Come get it, Jackie. Oh, I can only imagine what was going on in his house if this girl's real.
He could have made a noose with the amount of panties he had.
Damn. Oh shit.
Hi, friends. Ruff Ruff. I'm recording, but I'm not live. Just in case reception is crappy.
Gotta go get Chris.
What time? Did you text something?
Yeah. In the group.
What time?
He said he
landed?
landed. But, I mean, he might still be like, getting his shit or whatever. Hopefully we'll be done with this soon. Good thing the airport's not far from here.
There will be plenty more.
Yeah, sorry you couldn't be here for this one. Creeps, Hunters, Texas. But motherfucker was ready to meet and we had to get him.
The cop was so mad to see his dick pics. He's like, God.
Yeah.
Like, but you gotta see.
Yeah.
You have to see them, sir. If I had to, you have to. It's a fake profile.
He was driving drunk. Arrest this man.
We were at that pump right there, and he texted that he was there, and then sent a picture of the fountain drink. And I had took a picture of myself and face swapped it with that other girl that we used as a picture decoy, and said I was here, so he went inside. When he was walking out, we approached him and asked him what he was doing here. I showed him the profile, and he confirmed. He immediately admitted that he was here to meet Jessie, the 14-year-old girl, but that he was drunk, and that he just made a bad decision. And then it was later on, as we kept questioning, it was, well, I knew it was a fake profile. I was just coming here to
Said,
see
can we just keep it between us? He said multiple times.
Yeah, he just kept changing his story, but the initial, he did admit, actually through all of it, he admitted that he was talking to Jessie, a 14-year-old girl.
Okay.
He said once he got here, he would have checked her ID and sent her on her way, and said, get the hell
Sure.
out of here, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's,
No, I'm sure.
that's his
Because
story.
14-year-olds have IDs.
Right.
Keep in check.
Right.
Yeah, that was his story, but he admits everything. And the other officer saw the profile in there.
Yeah, and he said he comes up to this place drunk all the time. They sell him liquor, even though he's completely shit-faced.
Okay.
It's just something he does.
I'm checking with supervisors to see if I want you to send those to an email or if we want to do it in a more secured way. It's my department email, so it's not going to go anywhere. But my other deputy's on the phone with my supervisor to see how he wants to handle just getting the evidence from your phone into us without. So that's what we're waiting on right now.
Yeah, so typically, like I said, we'll send a Google link drive over that has all the information, and then we'll include a Google Drive that has a link for the downloadable video. But usually that's a couple days after we have to download the video. But
Okay.
the links are still in there where you guys can view them. But we actually download it for you guys as well, so you have that copy
Awesome.
too. It just
Okay.
takes a couple days for our person to do it.
And that's I'm assuming that's out the headquarters in Indiana, or
Yeah, we're out of Muncie, Indiana right now.
Okay.
So, we've never done anything in Illinois before, so we came to arrest in Texas, California, Michigan,
Really?
Ohio,
that's awesome.
UK.
so the
Really?
UK, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's a conviction they actually convicted him.
Yeah.
So, you got him on video when you got here saying he was here to meet Jesse. That's all on video.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like what some of the very first words out of his mouth for that. Yeah.
And do you have any cards on you, Eric?
Not on me. I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, that card would be awesome.
Did you bring your bag? There's some in the bag.
Oh wait, I might have a card.
Another question, just while it's on my mind. If,
Yep.
Awesome.
If
Thank
we
you.
end
Yeah.
up doing more of these, we're gonna be here for a weekend. If we end up doing more of these throughout the weekend, is there any way that we can contact you? Oh, I mean, if they like admit it and
So it all depends on. It's all going to depend on where you guys are meeting it. Like the only reason the sheriff's office is handling this instead of the city is because this is one of our. This is in our jurisdiction. But if you would have been like the Casey's, that would have been the city's.
yeah, that was
So
the
it just
original
it all
place
depends on
actually.
where you guys called in, say what unit it is. That's going to be based off of ISP or unless they please the sheriff's office or Springfield PD or anywhere like conviction.
I'm editing, but we're gonna edit all this out of the
No,
thing
you're
too.
fine.
We just like to have it start to finish, so that just like how I heard him tell the other guy that we pretty much came up to him and jumped him. That's what he said. He took his shoes off and started. That's why he goes. I was like, you did that pretty decent actually for being drunk. He's like, well, anybody can fake a sobriety test. But that we also told him that we weren't gonna let him drive, that we were gonna call somebody at least because of that. Yeah, it was definitely. You can smell it.
No, he's not cuffed. He's not cuffed.
So don't be shocked, I guess.
No, yeah. Yeah, Michigan's
when it's stuff involving juveniles and sex crimes, we don't like to rush into anything and screw the case up. So it's
that's how they use investigation after.
a lot of nowadays sex crimes, that's 99% of how most of it goes. But that's, like you said, that's how you ensure they get on the registry and they get put away. So I'll be right back, you guys.
All
Okay.
right, thank you. Sangamon, how do you say it? Sangamon County Sheriff's Department. They are very nice, very respectful, great people. Shout out. But
Sangamon?
But fuck Taylor. Fuck that bitch. He pissed me off. I cannot. I call him a bitch.
Well, Mr. Noah. Well, actually,
He flipped me off too. He was trying to be a little smart ass.
He flipped you off.
When he touched it, I said, yeah, touch your nose. He goes, God. And then you're like, well, it's a fake profile. You know why he figured that out? Like he said, they told me to put my hands up. This is why we videotape, guys. Now you see why we do it.
This is why we videotape. The motherfucker is lying.
You know I'm not trying.
Yeah, I said, okay, keep your hands up then.
Yeah, this dude is lying to them, man.
Well, he knows he can get out of it, just like he got out of that sheriff.
See, if we weren't recording, man.
Now he figured out it was a fake profile because of my shirt. He's like, well, who's talking to you?
Not a pussy. He was my baseball coach.
I guarantee I would not be laughing with him if you seen his thonged ass that he sent.
His
Or
thonged
his dick
ass.
that he sent to a 14-year-old and said, come and get it, Jesse.
We're unsure if they're gonna arrest him or not. They're waiting.
They said most likely they'll probably just do a follow-up.
Right.
He'll probably have to walk home tonight.
Yeah, more than likely they're gonna let him go and he's gonna walk home. But we don't know yet.
But again, that's to ensure conviction because they have to make sure they get all the evidence correctly over and investigate.
And remember, if they let him go, that doesn't mean he's not going to be arrested later. That's how most of our arrests happen.
Yeah, they could do public intoxication. I mean, he was driving. We should have told him to get in his car and started and be like, look, he's driving. Like, you better get out of here. They would have got us. They were like, oh, well, you told him to.
Right.
You're arrested. They can't arrest him for DUI because he wasn't technically driving. They could get him for public intox if he was like making a scene, but he wasn't making a scene when they arrived. So, honestly, we'll just hope that they bring child solicitation charges against him. That's what we want. And then obviously we didn't want him driving drunk, so we got 3.
He only drove like a few minutes. He lives right by here. So he didn't, it wasn't like he drove 30 minutes from somewhere. Yeah, he was 2 miles away from here.
Good job, guys.
Good shit, good shit.
And he was over there taking pictures of license plate when we were distracting him with the test. I was like, perfect. Well, I got his license plate.
Nice.
I'm kind of nervous he was going to try to drive.
I know. With Saturn eye on him. Blue Saturn eye. Again, he said his name was Taylor. He says he's 31. I need to. Let's confirm that with the cops. Get his name for our files.
So what?
Let's get his name for our files. Let's confirm it. He is in Springfield, Illinois, and came out to meet a 14-year-old child today. Sent his dick, said, "Come get it, Jesse," clearly with his voice. That's gonna match up.
Come get it.
Panties galore.
Panties galore.
Panties galore.
Can we show that again?
Yeah, let's show those videos while we're waiting. Do you want to do just the recording of the one where you're saying, "Come over, Jesse"?
Right.
Come get it, Jesse. Shout out to our team for their quick action at getting the cops here and helping us out on the back end. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah, his name is probably not Taylor.
Yeah.
All right, wait, pause it.
What?
Pause it.
Oh, he answered pretty quick when I asked him twice. Like, in the middle of kind of like cutting off, and he still, like, he answered pretty quick.
I mean, it could be. Sometimes they do tell us their real name sometimes. So this video, we're not gonna show it because he's flopping his dick around, but we'll play the audio for you guys.
You want? Come get it, Jesse.
So he says that as he's playing with his dick.
No, I think you can show this.
Yeah. Don't want to show that guy's profile. I'm afraid.
No, no, wait a second. I don't play it for a second. Okay. Oh, wait. It shows the toys.
Gross. Dress me up.
I got a mosquito bite, sorry. Dress me up. It's about to show it again. Hold on. I don't want to put that on there.
Okay, he shows a bunch,
Of
3 or
sex
4
toys.
dildos. Yeah, we don't want to show that on camera.
Dress me up.
Here's the next video, sorry.
Dress me up. Or dress yourself up. Panties galore.
Panties galore.
Sounds like an ad.
Dress
Right.
me up.
For his resale shop.
Yeah.
Dress yourself.
Can we
Dress
show
me
that?
That's the
Can we
name.
show that?
That's the
Panties
that's-
galore.
that's the name of his store, Panties
Yeah,
Galore.
panties galore. Can we
Come here.
Can we show
Panties
that?
galore.
Or you think YouTube
Man,
will take it
no,
down?
hell no, I'm not showing that.
Can we show that? YouTube will take it down. It's him in a thong. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a
thong.
picture of him in a thong. I'm not showing that.
Very awkward, but we will show pictures of him.
I thought he was gonna be way taller.
And his hair and everything is much different.
How can I laugh at this fucking monster?
They're just
It's an
trying
older
to keep him
picture.
calm so he
I
doesn't freak
know.
out.
He said I'm real ugly in person.
Yeah, that's the last thing he said before.
And he was right. You are real ugly, motherfucker.
I was a real ugly person to come here or something, but.
And I'm ugly in person.
He says, just a guy who wears panties plus more. I'm at bottom verse who was looking for a trans top, ladies with strap-ons only. You sure you want to show the whole profile? Who would like to dress me up like their own personal slutty Barbie and bang me like the slut I am. So again, that is, where's my fingers? Taylor, 31, of Springfield, Illinois. Comes cops to get us the email address.
Who is the one that
Yeah.
you got the phone? I don't want him to hear us call. So, I talked to the supervisor at the detective bureau,
Okay.
and what he advised me to do with this, because we don't want to screw this up, okay? So we want to make sure that we charge him correctly. So that's why they're going to put a detective on the case.
Yep.
Okay. And they're going to read through all the messages he willingly gave me his phone.
Okay.
Okay, so we have that as evidence there. But if you said you were going to download that to a Google Drive.
Google Drive, yeah.
Okay. Detective, or I'm sorry, Sergeant Mike Harth, Detective Bureau, is who I talked to. He basically said that if you want to get in contact with him, he'll be in Monday morning. Okay. So it means I can hold on to that stuff and download that. Can I review some of the screenshots just so I have that?
Yep.
And it's Predator Catchers Inc.
Yeah.
What was your name?
Shonda.
Shonda. Can you spell it for me?
Shanda.
What's
you
your
read
middle
it?
initial?
N as in Nicole. File.
Let me write that down so I don't forget that.
And when we send over this information, I'll send it over and I'll have a breakdown of what the predator's name was, the age, location, the decoy's information. I send all that as well to kind of break it down. We just start talking.
I believe he's a top. He didn't say I don't think he said if he's a top or bottom, but he did tell the decoy that he would tear her up. So I'm assuming he's a top. They already saw the panties. They saw everything.
This is where he reaches out first at 8:56 tonight, and then talk back. There's that here.
He's a flopper.
Right after he says that, he ends up saying it anyways. And then ask for picture color. So tear you up. So just saying, but I tear you up once you're 18. Sends, you know, vibrators and dildos. So I found out a little people before it's so fun. So I did that hanging out. The people is way different than getting fucked by people. And for me, you have to be 18. Because when we talked to him out here, he was saying, well, I knew it wasn't a 14-year-old. But he says, well, I have to wait until 18. So he did, in fact, when he was a 14-year-old. But again, college is the age when you're 14 and grown. So you want to be grown. Find yourself way over to my house tonight. And that's when we walked up and he was showing to Jake and he says, come and get it, Jesse. So he says the decoy's name in the video. I have the video as well. He sent over sends another big pig. Then this is where we started to meet. He said at Casey's at first, but they were closed, so we chose here. Ride the bike. He sends another video, which I have it, just him showing underwear and says we can dress up. Telling us where to meet. And then this is where he actually says it. So we like to get it actually in the text too. So he says, I'm gonna bang you and you can look at your pocket and me. So then he asked for more pictures. He said dress like a slut, no panties because I have plenty of pictures now. And then that's his profile. This is his profile. This is his posting before I post. So with Grindr profiles, the bad thing is like it changes taglines, so it's not like the actual identifier to him. But you did see the profile on his phone when you were talking to him, and you know, they should have that too because he either has to use either has to use to verify on Grindr, or so one of those will be that as well. Just a last bit of those texts, he said more pictures, and then he sent his pictures when he was inside. He said, I'm inside. So that's what
So he woofully gave them his phone, so they have his phone, which I don't understand why he did that. Huh?
Just trying to catch him riding dirty.
Yeah.
He's seen him rolling.
Like, why would you give them their phone, bro?
Yeah, he said, no, I shouldn't have blocked him, but I was scared he was going to erase it. Did you can unblock him, can't you?
I don't think so, not on Grindr.
Yeah, once you block him, they're gone.
But
Because
the
their profile disappears.
The officer saw it with his own eyes that the profile was on there and it went away. And I told the officer on camera, I said, I'm blocking him now.
And it
So
disappeared.
it was all kind of,
He said, I was trying to read that.
Yeah, I shouldn't have did it, but I was scared that they were going to let him go and give him his phone back. Usually they don't give their phones. They don't. They say no.
Like, why would you give them your phone?
But they can still pull a preservation on it and retrieve those texts on Grindr,
Yeah.
even if I blocked them. That is the good thing about Grindr. At least it's one app that tries to protect themselves, I guess, a little bit. And then, of course, we have all the screenshots. I'm really thirsty.
This next week, folks.
He's probably got panties galore in the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Job, there's probably a lot of panties in there.
Panties and panties galore. Why do you have bras?
He had bras too. Bras.
He said all the ladies give them to me.
He collects
You
them.
know
Ladies
he's
I have.
stealing them.
He's
We all know
collecting.
that.
He's probably stealing them and buying them.
Yeah, and just buys
Like
them at Walmart.
they're
yeah.
his. He wears them.
He wears them.
That's what he wears. The fuck?
I don't even have that many panties, and I'm a girl. Like that was insane amount. It was a panties galore for
It
sure.
really was galore. I bet he had more.
Yeah, because he did. These are my favorite panties.
If he did steal them and they are like used,
Dude,
you know they're not washed.
If he stole those, he was stealing them individually because somebody would notice if that many underwear were missing.
Right.
What's he say? I'm running out of panties to decide to wear. Is that his first message? Remember?
Is it?
Yeah.
He said he doesn't have enough.
He says, can't decide what panties to wear tonight. Sad thing is, I only have a few pairs of panties.
But then it says there's a picture of 50.
And then he said panties are few.
Like, bro, you are not fucking that many girls. Get out of here.
I only have 3 sports cars. That was a weird thing to say.
They might even be able to do it with some
Okay.
have you ever used frens.com?
Yeah. We have troubles with those, so hopefully we can do the email, but we've done it.
We've caught a handful of people twice. We've caught a guy 3 times once.
No, we did ask them, and I don't know. I mean, I know depending on your jurisdiction, but we always just ask.
Look, we caught a guy twice in 40 minutes, and then we caught him again a week later. Like, some of these dudes, they just will not stop.
About 2 years. Started like March 2020, right? March 2020.
All over the country and the Midwest.
Yeah, we stay in India because it's volunteer work. So we just volunteer time we all work. So we usually travel on the weekends and wherever we go. We've never been in Illinois before, so you guys have a little bit stricter laws. I think it's 17 here, which is awesome. Love to hear
The
it.
real white guy, thanks for the $5 donation. We appreciate it. Cocaine Pusher, thanks for the $5 donation. Please release Panties Galore as an NFT. I'm dead. That's your fault. No, they didn't put him in a cop car. He's standing behind the cop car.
You got pretty good at like crush. Yes, that's weird. We go so many
I don't think they're gonna arrest him. I did. I mean, I was getting some shots.
Sorry, YouTube. I'm not doing camera work. I'm just kidding. I usually do more of the camera.
Yeah.
Actually held it. I had my hands free.